Hello, Durud and Shalom. Guys, so they got him. You guys already know that. But for some reason, a lot of people, mostly leftists, are now going around and suggesting that, hey, maybe his views don't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter if he's left or right. Maybe we should just it's evil. It's just evil. So forget about the fact that, guys, let's not make this into a political fight. Let's forget what his views are and just focus on uniting over the fact that this was evil. I don't understand why we need to, when the shooter is, I don't know, a conservative or right leaning. Do you think you've seen people would have come out and said, like, hey, let's not argue over his views? I mean, these people, I'm sure they would have been consistent, huh? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think the people who are now going around and telling everybody that his views are irrelevant and we should just all get united over just calling out this evil? Do you think the same people would have said the same thing today if it just came out that this guy was, I don't know, right-leaning and conservative? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me see who's in the chat. Flying Robot Duck. Hi. Amir is here. Sam is here. Ginga is here. Aryan is here. Open Your Mind is here. Sam, fantastic. I'm glad that your usernames are back. The actual username. Chris, hi, Flying Robot Dog. It's not about what we want to know. It's about protecting others that MAGA thinks it is. It's not. Well, I mean, I think we need to know what views lead to shitty behavior. Don't you guys agree? Oh, Nurse is here too. Say hi, Nurse. Sorry, Daniel is here. Yes, thank you for being here, Nurse. Hey, who is that? Is that? No, okay. All right. Isn't that important? Isn't that important, guys? Don't we need to know that? Isn't that important? I mean, I wouldn't be, if this guy was a right-leaning idiot, or I would be calling it out. I would be coming here and looking into, the woke right and how that poison leads to maybe this type of behavior. But of course we have to talk about what ideas and what views leads to this behavior. Of course that is important. I mean, this on this channel. On this channel, we have been at war with Islam because it's important to go and figure out the belief system that leads into that concludes into this horrible, disgusting, vile behavior. And again, it's not just the assassination. It's also the celebration. Guys, please let me know if I'm being unfair, because I want to see if I'm being unfair. But there does seem to be more radicalism, I mean, at least celebration of radicalism in the left in the United States, more in the left than in the right. Like, I mean, when you have assassination, if we have we don't see, it's not just that this guy killed Charlie. It's not just that. What's his name? Tyler Robinson. That's his name. It's the flood of celebration of the act that came after that. I think is even more concerning. I've never seen such celebration in recent history. If you guys have seen it, let me know. Such celebration of such a violent act against an innocent person in America from any group other than, I don't know, either you have to either be Muslim, the Islamic Muslims, or left-leaning people. Have you seen it anywhere else? By the way, so for people who don't know, Goldie Ramari, let me see what she says here. Saying Tyler Robinson was raised properly. Then he went to university. His family says Tyler recently turned to left-wing activism, rejected the values he was raised with, and expressed intense anti-conservative views at recent family dinner. The rot in academia runs deep. Guys, is it because of academia, or was it because of the online group that he was involved with? Because I'm not sure, but I did retweet this. So let me actually tell you guys what happened for people who don't know, and I'm going to be fact checking things here with you guys. So the assassin, his name is Tyler James Robinson, 22 years old. I don't know why so many people are calling him a kid. I didn't know 22 is a kid. He's not 22 is not a kid. He's so he's been arrested for killing Charlie Kirk. So police found that Robinson had bullets engraved with words on them. So on those bullets, he said, "Hey, fascist, catch." One of them said that, and another one said, had references to Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao. Okay, so that's basically an anti-fascist. It's a famous leftist Antifa song. And these are basically the kind of language Antifa leftist culture. It's not neutral at all. It's basically clearly left-leaning. So that's what happened. But let's actually, somebody here responded to this. Not. Where was it? I don't see it anymore. I don't see it. But people are saying these are lies. These are lies. Let's look at this one. Vince is saying Tyler Robinson's loving mother sent her normal son away to college, and he came out radical Antifa leftist. What do you guys think? Do you guys believe that it was because of the college? I mean, I think we need to wait for more information. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you. We got a super chat already, right? Already? That's amazing. Thank you, Reincarnation Entertainment, saying like, subscribe to Atheist Republic. Was he Antifa? I don't know. We're trying to figure this out. I mean, it seems like it, but thank you for that. I mean, I feel really bad for Tyler's mother. The family seem to have not been doing everything right. Like they seem to be, the father was present, the mother was loving. It seemed like it was a normal, loving family. So I don't think, like, it's really tough that if you as a father and a mother, you do everything right, and this is what happens. This is what every parent's nightmare. Like that means that even if you're a good parent, you could still create a monster. And yeah, also FLP remind us that it was his family that brought him to justice. The family was good. This is very scary. Imagine like knowing how toxic the environment is, and deciding to bring a kid into this world, and wondering, even if I am a decent, good parent and loving parent and supportive parent, the world is so toxic that it could actually turn your child into a terrorist. So this guy is saying 22-year-old Utah resident Tyler Robinson has been arrested for assassination of Charlie Kirk. The assassin was turned in by his father. I mean, think about how brave this father is. Like they didn't hesitate. The father didn't hesitate. I mean, he potentially has killed his own son by doing this. I mean, not that he I mean, because he could get a death sentence, but like he did the right thing. But I don't know if I would be able to do this to my son if I was in that position. Like the father really deserves a lot of praise. Like the father is a hero, because it's really difficult to do this to your own son, eh? That father must be like, that father is a hero in my mind. And yeah, Shauna is saying that, yeah, the father helped turn him in. I feel so sad for his parents. Apparently, he had been becoming more radicalized in the last 2 years. Jesus, I think the victims of this assassination go beyond Charlie. I think like the parents, I mean, obviously Charlie's wife, Charlie's children, but also the family of Tyler are also victims of this assassination. And thank you, Shauna, for the super chat. And so the killer then confessed to his father, who is a 27-year veteran of the Washington County Sheriff's Department, the Daily reported. His father then contacted authorities and secured his son before he could be taken into custody. What a hero. Okay, well, let's actually watch this video. Wait, I can't watch this video like that.
Congratulations. You have been selected to receive the Resident Presidential Scholarship from Utah State University. The value of this scholarship is approximately $32,000. This scholarship is available for 4 years or 8 semesters. Congratulations.
Here's a picture of him here. By the way, so many people photoshopped this to put him in a MAGA shirt to make him look like he's Republican, but that's photoshopped or AI, I don't know. And this is his mugshot. Let me see. We got more super chats. Chris is saying he's a Nick Fuentes cult member. Sent you a PM. Well, let me check. Yeah. Okay, you sent me a huge roll of text right live on air. You want me to do this live on air? And this is what? This is, I don't know. There's no context. There's just a big image. There's the wall of text you want me to do live on air. Here, maybe I could just summarize it. That's a really bad timing, Chris. Really bad timing. But I'll check. I'm here to investigate the truth. I'm happy to be proven wrong. I mean, I haven't even made a claim yet. Actually, we got another super chat saying Utah governor said they were seeking the death penalty. Yes, and that makes it even tougher for the father, because that means that you basically handed your child over to die by giving him in. So Chris just sent me a ball of text suggesting that maybe he's a Nick Fuentes fan. Maybe people are doing this to, like, is this a suggestion that he's not left leaning? Let me do some. Check this. Let me see. Because he clearly had Antifa markings on his bullets and stuff. So, but I could let me see what Drew is saying. Charlie's daughter was scared and ran to her father when it happened. It's so sickening. Is that true? Has it been confirmed that they were there? Like, I haven't seen that being confirmed, but thank you for the super chat. Let me actually show you more information regarding this Tyler guy. So, guys, I don't know if this is true, but we could fact check all of these here together, okay? So somebody is saying, breaking Charlie Kirk assassin Tyler Robinson was living with his transgender partner. Apparently, Fox News said this. I could fact check this. A male transitioning to female. Or what is it saying? Of course. One of the final things Charlie said before being shot was that there were too many trans shooters. Charlie was right, of course. So, and a lot of people are now pointing this. And again, I'm not believing this. I'm gonna check it. Okay, I'm not saying that this is true or not. So somebody's saying breaking the transgender roommate of Charlie Kirk's assassin. Tyler Robertson has been identified as Lance Twiggs, with reports stating that Robinson was a trans chaser. So let me do a fact check on that because I don't want to just believe things. This is unverified. Reliable outlets confirm a roommate partner cooperated with investigators, but do not name them. The name Lance Twiggs and the label transgender roommate appears first in tabloids and partisan sites and have not been confirmed by more credible news sources. So there is, I'm not saying this is not true, but there is no credible evidence supporting this yet. But I've seen a lot of people sharing this, so I just wanted to bring that to your attention. But let me see the thing Chris that sent me regarding this, him being a Nick Fuentes fan. Okay, the bullet inscriptions aren't so. So somebody's saying the bullet inscriptions aren't leftist signals, but point to the alt-right Groyper movement led by Nick Fuentes. This is speculative, not supported. Investigators and multiple outlets report inscriptions including "Hey, fascist, catch." Yeah, I don't think so. No, I don't believe. And Belichow, these are phrases read as Antifa meme culture references. Major reporting treats any Groyper outright link as online speculation, not proven fact. So that is that claim hasn't been verified that this is Groyper. That's actually more in line with Antifa than Groyper. I think a lot of people are desperate to try to make this a right-leaning thing instead of a left-leaning thing. Somebody says Belichow on the casings proves a right-wing reworking rather than an Antifa reference. This is a wrong framing. Belichow is an Antifa anthem, and its appearance is reported by credible outlets as Antifa reference on the casings. Interpretations vary, but mainstream covering treats as evidence pointing towards left Antifa culture reference, not Groyper's. Okay, this is a really desperate attempt at making this a right-leaning thing. I'm sorry. You guys are really, really trying to. I mean, if more better evidence shows up that makes this a right-leaning thing, I'm gonna be I will accept it. But right now, with what we have, this is a really I think where you guys are pushing it to try to make this more of a right-leaning thing than a left-leaning thing. Sketch Therapy is saying he's an Antifa. Oh, what happened to the screen? He's an Antifa with a trans girlfriend. Left. Okay, left is equal lying. So Sketch Therapy just gave us a super chat saying he's Antifa with a trans girlfriend. I mean, having a trans girlfriend is not something that we're going to use against them. So being Antifa is obviously a negative thing and shows to radical leftism. But I mean, unless the trans girlfriend was somehow influential in any of this, yeah. But left is equal lying. Sketch Therapy, that's also a hasty generalization. I know some left-leaning people who have called this out as radical leftism. So we cannot just blame everybody on the left. Sean is saying rumors. He's a Fuentes guy or Hassan Piker guy, but all we know is that he was making gamer references. One of the issues is MSM doesn't understand the online culture. People are guessing. Yes. I mean, if you want to go based on probabilities, right now it seems more likely that he was a left-leaning radical. Okay? More likely. Not 100% sure, not 100% verified. Obviously, nothing is ever 100% verified, but it's much more likely based on the evidence that we have that he was a left-leaning radical. Much more likely right now. Until proven otherwise, okay? Let me see. So somebody here was trying to score points by saying, look, they got him. He was not black. He was not trans. He was not a Muslim. He was not an immigrant. He was not a Democrat. Meet Charlie Kirk's assassin, Tyler Robinson, a white Christian conservative Republican male with a gun. Again, I mean, this is obviously a lie. Did anybody correct him? Here, this is a correction. This is a lie. Tyler Robinson was not a Republican. I think there was somebody named Tyler Robinson who was a Republican, and they're using that guy to say that this Tyler Robinson is a Republican. But he's definitely not a Republican, so this is a lie. That person here, this Billy Baldwin is lying. I don't know, lying or not. He was registered as unaffiliated. This I double checked this. This is true. And he had a clear left-wing inscriptions on the bullets that he used, referring to Charlie Kirk as a fascist. Yeah, I mean, guys, the inscriptions really look like left-leaning. I don't know if anybody is saying they're not, unless they have more evidence. I don't know what the hell is happening. So here, this is the actual information. Tyler Robinson, party affiliation, unaffiliated. Yeah. So these are those lies. So sketch therapy saying sick of both sides. What? Oh, both sides faith and mathematical lie in 100 in percentage. I don't know what you're talking about. Sick of both siding it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not both siding. I'm not. I mean, I don't know if you're referring to me because I'm not both siding it. I'm saying that this is way more likely a leftist terrorist. Also, I also said at the beginning of the show, the celebration of terrorism seem to have been in the United States, at least, has been somewhat monopolized by the left. I mean, I'm sure there are examples of right-leaning people committing acts of, violence here and there. But when it comes to celebrating this and appreciating this and accepting this in the United States, at least, it's mostly a leftist thing. I said that. I said that at the beginning of the show. I mean, guys, where are the riots in the streets right now? Why are we not seeing? I mean, why when what was his name? Oh my god, I forgot his name. The black guy that with the cup with the knee on his neck. What the fuck? I forgot his name. The criminal, the guy that died from overdose, the scumbag. No, not January 6th. The black guy, the guy that died not because of the knee on his neck, because of overdose. Oh, George Floyd. Yeah, thank you. What the fuck? Why did I forget his name? When George Floyd died, people came and rioted and burned shit down and destroyed a whole bunch of things, right? Yeah, that criminal, that guy, right? And what now? We're not seeing anybody rioting. Like, how come the fans of Charlie Kirk, how come they're not rioting? How come nothing is being burned down? How come nothing is being destroyed? Yeah, nothing happened. Like, people are not destroying things for some reason. So there's no riots. So I mean, it just seems like in one side is more civilized. I don't know. Right. Wait, we got another super chat. Sketch therapy saying, why are you not finding news sites? Who are these people? Well, because if I put news sites, a lot of people are like, oh, you're trusting mainstream media. I'm fact checking. I'm looking at the conversation around this topic, and I have another tab open, fact checking what they're saying. It's not, yeah. When it comes to actually reporting what's happening, I'm pretty sure if I have mainstream news right open underneath me, a lot of people would be bored. I want to see what the conversation around this news, because people know what the news is. Everybody has seen what the news is, sketch therapy. I'm looking at the conversation around the news and then fact checking it in real time with you guys to see if it's right or wrong. That's what I'm doing here. Guys, by the way, make sure you like the stream so that more people will end up seeing this. Shauna is saying, I think the left is scrambling because the right is beyond done. Huh? Oh, beyond done. Yeah, the American giant has woken. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a major pushback. I think this was a historical moment. This was, I think the history. This is a turning point. No. Yeah, actually referring to. Anyways, never mind. So, no pun intended. This is actually a turning point in United States history. I think we will remember this point, this time in the history of United States, in the same way that we now look back at the assassination of Dr. King, I think, honestly. Right. But let's go here. There's a lot more people. By the way, speaking of Nick Ventis, this fucking scumbag, I don't know. Can I play his videos on YouTube? Maybe I can't because I might get stricken down. So I'm not going to play it. But Nick Fentis last night, Charlie Kirk was a good Christian. Nick Fentis last month, Charlie Kirk is no Christian. He should be protested and harassed after every college campus he goes to. You are being manipulated by the grippers. Yeah, so this fucking scumbag. I hate this motherfucker. Let me actually show you more of Tyler. Oh, by the way, one thing I wanted to show you, a lot of you guys, because actually some of you managed to convince me that Charlie had some really disgusting views against gay people. And for some reason, I believed you guys. But then let's watch this one for a second, because apparently that's not true. Like I'm actually ashamed to say that I had some wrong views about Charlie, because I'm like, guys, I know Charlie had some really bad and disgusting views, but obviously he was somebody that wanted dialogue. But now I actually look at a lot of his views, and they're not actually. I'm actually ashamed to say that I just believed so many of you guys telling me that this guy has disgusting views. And I don't agree with many of his points, but they're not as vile and disgusting as you guys made it sound to be. But let me actually see what his views were about gays. Saying there are a lot of Democrats trying to say that the assassination of Charlie Kirk was acceptable because he hated gays. First off, it is insane to believe you can murder someone for not liking gays. Secondly, Charlie didn't even hate gays. Watch this clip. So let's just watch this.
I'm a gay conservative, and I just want to ask you, what do you have to say for people like me who kind of feel like, I guess, it's kind of hard for gay conservatives because there's not a lot of us. So, like, what do you have to say to other gay people who need to realize, like, they do have a choice?
Yeah, first of all, welcome to the conservative movement. I don't think you should introduce yourself just based on your sexual attractions.
No, I agree. I like
because that's not who you are.
I like to be thought of as a person, and
for sure, you are a complete human being, and I'm sure you treat people well, and you're studying something. So I want to get away with this idea that you're gay anything. I just think that we have gone a long way in the negative direction in this country, where we act as if the most important part of your identity is what you do in the bedroom. It doesn't mean that much to me, but if you ask from a perspective as a Christian, I don't agree with that lifestyle, but politics is about addition and multiplication. I imagine you agree with a lot of what we talk about.
Absolutely.
Right? Strong borders, strong country. And for that, we welcome you into the conservative movement.
Thank you. I'm a gay conservative.
I mean, that's nice. That was pretty nice. I don't know. Do you guys agree? I kind of like that response. I mean, I don't agree with him, but I kind of like that response. Right? And I don't agree with. I agree with everything he said there. I just don't agree that being gay is a sin and all. But that was pretty decent. That was pretty nice. He seemed like he was a very nice guy. You guys told me that he hates women. I mean, I looked into it. Like, you guys, why are you guys lying to me about these things? Okay, Stephen King. I want to give. Why do I follow it? Stephen King admitted that he was wrong. I agree regarding Charlie Kirk, because Stephen King, he said, I hope some of you are brave enough to say, like, yes, I was wrong. Because look, Stephen King said Charlie Kirk advocated for stoning gays to death. Just saying, right? So, and then somebody pointed that Charlie Kirk said, I believe marriage is one man and one woman. Also, gay people should be welcome in the conservative movement. As a Christian, we are called to love everybody. Yes, all of that stuff. And then Stephen King posted, I was wrong and I apologize. I have deleted the post. Okay, so that was see, people are capable of saying I was wrong. I really appreciate this. So I hope a lot of you, if you realize that you were wrong about demonizing Charlie, you come in here and say, like, okay, yes, we were wrong. And, we need to be more skeptical. Like, I'm trying to be skeptical here as well. Everything that we're seeing here, like I'm seeing a lot of stuff regarding the trans stuff. I'm not going to 100% believe anything. I'm just going to wait until we get actual confirmation. But it matters. It matters what if it's true. Oh, this person follows me. Follow back. So Dan is saying, if I had a son, he might look like Tyler Robinson. I could see myself being friends with his dad. His family looks wholesome, but he must face a firing squad. Holy crap. That's kind of intense. Guys, how many of you agree with the death penalty for Tyler Robinson? Do you guys, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you think Tyler Robinson should be executed. Firing squad. That seems barbaric. Oh, people agree. A lot of you agree. Nope. No. Yes. I don't know. I think I want. I'm a consequentialist. I want this person to be studied. I mean, I don't know what that achieves other than satisfying our desire for revenge. I mean, if it makes the family happy, maybe that's the benefit there. I really feel bad for Charlie's family, and if the family gets some satisfaction out of that, that would be the only reason I would be in favor of it. But that's about it. It's like, and we must offer every comfort to his family who lost a son and brother, and then we must root out Antifa entirely. Yeah, and I think we should also must offer some comfort to his family. Yeah, that's very nice. This person is saying that we should offer support for Tyler Robinson's family. Guys, the family of Tyler Robinson is a really good family, and I think they are very devastated right now. This was a tragedy for two families at the same time. This was a tragedy for the family of Charlie Kirk and the family of Tyler Robinson. I do think it's a good move to provide a lot of support for Tyler's, especially given that at this moment they made a difficult decision and they did the right thing. I think there needs to be a lot of support for him. Let me see, there's a whole bunch of other stuff regarding trans stuff. Let me see. This guy is saying, breaking, it is being reported that Tyler Robinson was living with a transgender partner. I mean, if this is true, if this is true, guys, then all the claims regarding this as being a right-leaning Groyper thing goes out the window. Oh, guys, in the chat, some people are saying kudos to Tyler. Fuck off, motherfuckers. I have terrorists in the chat. Guys, I have terrorists in my live chat. There are terrorists in my live chat. No, somebody's saying he donated to the Trump campaign. No, you fucking idiot. He didn't. That's fake news. Okay. I can fact check this for you. Okay. Look up and see if he donated to the Trump campaign. You guys cannot spread this. And you know, it's so much easier than before to fact check these things all like live on air. I'm so grateful for this. But anyways, what do you guys think of it? Do you think his roommate being transgender is relevant at all? Should we care about that if it's true? Because apparently some people are saying that the roommate is speaking to the police, basically saying everything. This guy is saying 2 weeks ago, a trans shooter killed 2 kids at a Christian school. 2 weeks later, Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk, a Christian, moments after he spoke of trans mass shooters. The bullet casing had an inscription of an LGBT plus furries meme. Did it have a furries meme? I didn't see that one. Let me fact check this one as well. Huh? Let me see. Fact check this. Also, let me go read the fact check. The fact check regarding whether he donated to the Trump campaign. No verified evidence that Tyler Robinson donated to Donald Trump's campaign. Official fact checks, AP and PolitiFact say claims about donations are false or unproven. Snopes and multiple news outlets trace the viral FEC hits to different people with the same name, not the 22-year-old suspect. Those matches are misattributions. So, guys, apparently there was another person named Tyler Robinson who's not 22 years old, who's not this guy, who donated to Trump. And a lot of people are using that as a way to say, like, oh, he donated to Trump. He didn't. You guys are misinformed. You see how easy it is to fact? Like, why do you guys believe these things? You see how easy it is to fact check these things? There's no excuse for being this misinformed these days. It's so easy. State voter records and reporting show Robinson listed as unaffiliated, inactive, not an active Republican donor. Major outlets that dug into FEC open secrets found no verified donation records tying this suspect to Trump's 2020 or 2024 campaigns. Viral posts claiming donations rely on the name collisions or unverified screenshots. Okay, so that's bullshit. Let me do this fact check regarding the furries part, right? Okay. Partly true. Oh, guys, the furries meme part is partly true. A casing was reported to carry the phrasing notices. Oh, what notices bulges? Oh, what is? I don't know how to, guys. I don't know these memes. I don't know these. I don't even know how to read these memes. Which is a long time internet tied to furry role play meme. Is it Uwu? Is Owu? I think that. But calling it an LGBTQI plus furries meme is misleading and overreaches the evidence. Okay, I don't know. I don't understand these memes. So it's saying like, yeah, it has something to do with LGBT, but it's like it's exaggeration. All right, so what a weird guy. I mean, we got him, so we're gonna be able to study the shit out of him. Let me see what this is. Oh wait, we have more super chats. Wow, oh my god, we got a lot of super chats. Guys, make sure you like the stream so that more people end up seeing this stream, okay? So Artist saying, I bet my paycheck he was Antifa. History shows they're the ones okay with acting like children. Last time I checked, children don't go assassinate people. January 6th was the anomaly that proves the rule. I mean, January 6th, they didn't kill people in January 6th. I mean, one of the protesters, I mean, I'm against January 6th. It was, but that was not, nobody, they didn't kill anybody on January 6th except that woman who died, and she died by the hands of the police. The protesters didn't kill anybody. So I think that's, to be fair, I mean, as much as I'm against January 6th, to be fair to the people who did it, they weren't violent against anybody. They didn't kill anybody. Let me go see here. And also, I wouldn't bet your paycheck, because you say I bet my paycheck he was Antifa. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, there are other radical groups. I mean, he could have been Muslim. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so Amir is saying, who got the prize money for Tyler? Like the stream. Who got the prize money for that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe his dad. His dad should get it. Shauna says, I don't believe in the death penalty, but I also think it's inevitable in this case. The right is not fucking around. Yeah, I mean, if you have the death penalty, if you do have it, then you might as well use it against this guy, given that you have it. I mean, if you're against the death penalty, you could say that I wish, like, you could fight for not having the law, but if you have it, you might as well use it on this guy, because at least you have the added benefit of, if the family, maybe you could make the family feel better. There's that benefit. And Sketch Therapy is saying, I hate groypers, but it wasn't them, it was Antifa. I mean, it looks like it. I agree with that. And Bar is saying Tyler was part of Salt Lake DSA. That's more telling. Oh, is that the Democratic Social? What is DSA? What is DSA? You guys could tell me in the chat. Is that the Democratic Socialist something? Yusuf saying Tyler Robinson isn't Muslim. He's Christian. Well, I didn't say he's Muslim. I just said that if you're betting regarding who the shooter is, don't put all your money on Antifa, given that there could also be many Muslims also do these types of work. That's what I was suggesting. I wasn't suggesting that Tyler is a Muslim. But thank you for the super chat. So yeah, Democratic Socialist of America. Was he? Okay. Let me fact check this. Was Tyler part of the Democratic Socialist of America? See, guys, I'm fact checking everything in real time. You guys should appreciate that. And don't forget to like the stream. Let's actually look at this idiot. So Canadian leftist Devon, I don't know how to pronounce that last name, who worked at this place, has been fired. She posted a video of herself hysterically laughing and celebrating the killing of Charlie Kirk. Legal Aid BC has released a statement calling her now a former employee. Oh, great. More of these people are losing their job. Let's watch this one. Let's watch this. What did she say? So she lost her job.
Charlie Kirk got shot and he's dead. Finally, somebody with a gun, which is almost everybody in the fucking States, grew a pair and fucking went and shot somebody on the right side. Thank you. Can we keep this up, please? Charlie Kirk got shot.
What the hell? What the hell? How is this real? How do these people exist? I don't understand. This person saying Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk in multiple Antifa Discord groups. Oh, he was in multiple Antifa Discord groups. Is that right? I have to fact check that. Lived with his transgender partner. I mean, yeah, if he lived with a transgender partner, he's probably left leaning. The media tried to push the narrative that Tyler was MAGA. The media is the enemy. Wow, I wasn't going to go for. Okay, let me see. Did he? Okay, so let me go look at the last fact check. Okay, there is no credible evidence Tyler Robinson was a member of the Democratic Socialists of America. So, guys, that hasn't been verified. Be careful. Be careful. Okay, fact check everything I give you from now on. And start with this one. So let's see if he was part of. Do you guys like how I don't just believe things? I fact check them before I'm trying to encourage the rest of you guys. Oh my God, look at this video. Holy crap. I'm trying to encourage the rest of you guys being more skeptical. Okay, so look at this post. The entire world should see Erica Kirk. Erica is basically Charlie's wife, saying goodbye to Charlie so they can see the results of the hate from the left. Every person involved in the conspiracy to assassinate Charlie Kirk should receive the death penalty. Whoa. Not just Tyler Robinson. Okay, that is. People are angry. People are angry. How do I make it so that you could see this entire okay, there we go.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. God bless you.
Okay, that was tough to watch, to be honest. Jesus, man. That was really difficult to watch. Let's look at this post. This one is saying, Tyler Robinson is every conservative parent's worst nightmare. Send your kid to college where he's radicalized into a violent anti-fascist by what is this? By sly, scheming leftist professors. We need to put radical academia on trial along with its cherished product, Tyler Robinson. I mean, guys, is it because of? I mean, I know the academia has become too far left, but was it academia or was it Discord groups? I think we should wait and see why he got radicalized. Like, I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if it was because of academia, honestly, but I think it's too soon to, because some people to come up with the answer regarding this. Maybe it was the Discord groups that he belonged to. I mean, so let me see. I fact checked regarding whether or not he was in multiple Antifa Discord groups. And the answer is unverified. Investigations recovered Discord messages tied to suspect that mentioned the rifle, engraving bullets, and Antifa slogans. Some news reports say he participated in servers associated with leftist or Antifa communities. Those reports describe affiliation language. Cautiously, they are not the same as an official membership list. Discord has publicly pushed back, saying there is no evidence he planned or promoted the attack on Discord, and clarifying some roommate comments were mischaracterized. That weakens any firm claim that he was actively organizing. Okay, so this has been unverified, so we have to wait for that. Again, I know you guys like me to just come here and just accept everything that some of you would prefer that I would just heavily just pick a side and just anything anybody suggests I just accept it without verifying it. And again, some of these might end up being true. Like, I'm not saying these are false. Tomorrow we might find evidence and no, yeah, he was part of some Antifa Discord groups. I'm just saying that we just need to make sure that it's verified, right? Oh my god, this is what is. Let's look at this one. Oh shit, I keep looking at. Let's look at this one. Okay, here's a white pill. Charlie Kirk would gladly welcome Tyler Robinson in heaven, where he to repent. The Democratic left cannot comprehend this. I mean, I'm sure we have some Christians in the Democratic left. I don't know why he's saying that. This is how we win. Caveat: forgiveness does not mean neglecting justice. Tyler Robinson should be tried and swiftly publicly executed for his crimes. And our great hope as Christians is that even Tyler Robinson will repent and believe the gospel before he meets his maker. I mean, would he go to heaven if he did? Because that doesn't seem fair. So wait a minute, guys. Christians in the chat. If me as an atheist, if I die without having assassinating a single person, I go to hell, but Tyler Robinson is going to go to heaven after assassinating Charlie Kirk, if right before he dies, he repents and believes in the gospel? How is that fair? Can somebody tell me how is that fair? Last time I checked, I didn't assassinate a single person, and I'm an atheist. If I die, I'm going to go to hell, and Tyler Robinson is going to go to heaven if he repents right before he dies? How is that fair? Somebody saying, I'm just saying Armin is totally fair. How is that fair? Okay, I'm saying, and the wildest thing of all is that Charlie Kirk would embrace him as a brother in heaven. Well, that's not fair. So Charlie Kirk and Tyler Robinson are going to be embracing each other in heaven, and I'm going to be burning in hell for eternity because I'm an atheist, even though he was the assassin? That makes no sense. The gospel is the gospel is a foolish scandal to those who are perishing. Oh, he's talking about me. I'm perishing. But it is the light and life to those who believe. Okay. That just seems, I feel attacked. So thank you, Graboid, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. And then Bar is saying, I can send you proof. Let me know how you want it. Send me proof of what? I forgot what you said. Proof of what? Of him being Antifa? I mean, it seems like I mean, I think he's Antifa. Adam is saying, sad to see a life cut short. Charlie needs his justice. Yeah, I mean, Charlie's dead. I think his family needs the justice. But yeah, I see your point. Oh yeah, I mean, just put my email in the chat so you could just email me that. Thank you. Thank you, Amir. Let me see. So apparently, let me see. it's kind of disgusting that so many people were trying to show that this guy was, oh, he's a conservative. By the way, do you know why so many people considered him to be a conservative? Because he's white. I mean, a lot of people were just being racist against white people. Like, oh, he's white. That's it. He's fucking like, not that there's anything wrong with being conservative. So this posting, it's over. The lies are done. Tyler Robinson was a professed leftist. Really? What did it say? Suspect high school friend says Robinson was the only. I heard this one. Tyler Robinson's high school friend says Robinson was the only leftist in a family of very hard Republicans. Yeah, and it seemed like the family was tolerant. They didn't want to push their views on him. I don't even know if this is real. So apparently this is the account of the... So it's this guy saying Tyler Robinson's boyfriend thought he was an anime girl. Anime girl? You mean an anime girl? These fucking loons on Discord. Is this the account of Tyler Robinson's girlfriend? I'm not sure if this is verified. Let me see. Somebody's saying, now that we know Tyler Robinson was a troon chaser. What's a troon chaser? With a gay transgender boyfriend who he lived with, did this transgender account know in advance and help plan the killing? Need to be investigated. I mean, I'm glad that you're telling the authorities what they need to investigate. I'm pretty sure they're going to investigate everything that they need to investigate. Holy crap, what is this? I don't know who Omar is. I don't know what these terms are. Sean is saying, it depends on the denomination, Armin. Christians have very little agreement about the afterlife. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the Bible is very clear. The Bible says that you shall not enter the kingdom of heaven unless you believe in me. And actually, it says in the book of Revelation that that atheists are going to go into the lake of fire. So that's pretty clear. That makes me sad. Guys, do you think I deserve to burn in the lake of fire? I mean, I've read the book, the Bible a couple of times. So I kind of know what it says. But anyways. Let me see what else we have of Tyler Robinson. Okay, let me actually focus on what you guys are saying a little bit. Oh, the watermelon people are here. Are the watermelon people thinking that Tyler Robinson had nothing to do with this, and this was Mossad? Was this the Jews? Was this the Jews, guys? Did the Jews did this? Guys, I kid you not. Today I had a whole watermelon. I was like, hey, these Free Palestine people are up to and onto something, right? I mean, they're selling us free watermelon. They're saying free watermelons. Yeah, free watermelons. Take them while you can. I love watermelons. No, we pro-Israeli people. We have to pick another fruit. These people took watermelon from us. They took the watermelon from us. We have to figure out. We have to come up with our own fruit. Okay, so there's not much. Let me see. Let me check the last fact check. Oh yeah, I already fact checked that. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep this live short. So I went over. By the way, guys, tomorrow's live stream is probably going to be on Tommy Robinson. Did you guys hear Apparently, he had 1 million people out into the streets. It's crazy. Like there's like, let me actually show you my own feed. Let's go. No, not here. So look at what I retweeted. This is my account, Armin Navabi. Follow me on Twitter, guys. Armin Navabi. I'll try to retweet the stuff that is. Look at this. Look at the crowds. The UK. No, wait a second. This one. Millions and millions are rising. We will honor Charlie Kirk. Oh, really? Look at this. This was posted 7 hours ago. Look at the crowds. Is this in London? What's happening? Look, Million Man March in London. Tommy Robinson for free speech. A million more Charlies. Look at that. Is this in response to what happened to Charlie? It's a free speech march? Is this in response to Charlie? Look at that. Holy crap, what's going on? That's insane. I mean, that's amazing. Guys, is this in response to Charlie? Hold on. Actually. There's a huge march right now in London happening with Tommy Robinson. Is that in response to Charlie Kirk's assassination? Look, guys, this is a historical moment. Look at that crowd. I don't think Tommy Robinson has ever had this big of a crowd. This is insane. Look at that. Breaking. London flooded ahead of Tommy Robinson's rally. Thousands already packed the streets. 2.5 hours early for the Unite the Kingdom rally. Authorities brace for up to 1 million attendees, which could set Europe's all-time record for the largest demonstration crowd. All right, so somebody's saying, no, this has been planned. It's a flag salute. Yeah, okay. So, but I was wondering if Charlie Kirk's assassination has encouraged so many people to show up. So apparently this was planned ahead of time. But I was wondering, like, do you guys think that maybe the fact that this many people showed up, look at this, for example, the people who showed up, they have the US flag and Charlie Kirk. Do you think Charlie Kirk's assassination had influenced this? Anybody in London right now? Can you tell me what's happening there? Anyways. This really broke my heart. Should we watch it one more time? Let's just watch this one more time because this hit me right in the heart. Let's watch this one more time. Is that okay? Let's do it.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. God bless you.
Yep. This is so hard to watch. So hard to watch. God damn it, man. What the fucking evil world sometimes is. Fucking hell, man. Let me see. We got 2 more super chats. Let's respond to those. And then we're gonna call this a night. Okay, so somebody's saying, no, this has been, I already responded to that. Amir saying it was mainly about free UK from Shia. From Shia? I think it's more a free speech march. Anyways, should I do an entire stream dedicated to the march tomorrow? I think I should do like we could discuss what happened, why so many people showed up. I think it deserves its own stream. Oh, he means Sharia. Okay, yeah, Amir saying he meant Sharia. Okay, so I thought Shia. I was like, why specifically Shia? It says Shia. Okay, so Sharia. People are saying yes, yes, please. I mean, okay, wow, so many people are saying yes. Okay, guys, subscribe and hit the bell notification. Tomorrow's live stream is going to be dedicated to the march in London. Apparently, they broke a record. Apparently, look at this. Apparently, this is the largest protest in the history of Europe. So tomorrow, that's what we're going to become. Wow, I mean, look at this crowd. This is magnificent. I hope something comes out of this. I mean, there's so many people that could see that Western civilization is, I don't know, is, I don't want to say collapsing because I think that might be pushing it or exaggeration, but it's not the same, right? I think we need to defend the West. And again, I also appreciate these people for fighting, because some of you keep saying the UK has fallen. I mean, if you keep saying the UK has fallen, then what's the point of fighting? I mean, to respect all of these people here coming out into the streets and fighting, then don't, like, the UK hasn't fallen. I mean, the UK has gone through worse situation. I mean, the UK went through Hitler and so many, the West has gone through so much worse and has survived. So don't give up, guys. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Don't keep saying like, oh, the West has fallen, the UK has fallen. Because if you keep saying the UK has fallen or the West has fallen, then like if the people who care, like, okay, like it's over then, huh? So what should we fight about? Yeah, keep fighting. And I honestly, I'm optimistic. I think that this is a bad time maybe right now, which it is. But I think we could recover. I mean, look at Israel. Israel has gone through worse when it comes to look at the enemies of Israel. You guys are worried about your way of life and culture. Israel is worried about Israel is fighting for its existence. And they're not giving up. They're fighting. So you guys in the UK, in the US, in Canada, in Germany, and France, don't give up. Keep fighting. You could save this. You could undo all of this. Okay? You can actually undo all of this. It can be done. So no, UK has not fallen. Germany has not fallen. France has not fallen. Canada has not fallen. The US has not fallen. All of these can be taken back. All of these. Fight for your country. If you're a patriot, then fight for your country. Don't give up on your country. You got this. Exactly. Amir is saying the UK is great. You got this. You can do this. Oh, there is a sketch therapy saying there is a turning point UK. He was branching out. Oh, really? I've hoped Charlie's work continues. Honestly, when I first was covering his assassination, I thought like, okay, this is a man that I completely disagree with, but I respect him because he wanted dialogue. So I respect that. And now I'm covering him. I'm like, oh my God, actually the disagreement I have with him is like minimum, right? I'm looking at Charlie's views and I'm like, this guy was mostly right. Okay, what the fuck? Like, why did I think that this guy was like a lunatic? You got like, guys, even look how powerful the Western narrative, like not the Western, the leftist narrative is. I'm against this leftist narrative, but they are so they spread their narrative so much that I thought that maybe Charlie Kirk was like a far right lunatic. And I'm looking at his. I mean, I have to apologize. I apologize. I mean, it's too late, but I should apologize to Charlie. I can apologize to him by covering some of his videos, some of his debates on some of our live streams. Should I do that? I want to cover some of his pro-Israeli positions when he was debating anti-Israeli people. I think I should dedicate some streams to Charlie because he was so good at defending Israel. So I should do some live streams covering his, because they lied to me about it. They're like, he hates gays, he hates women. I'm like, what the fuck? Apparently he didn't. Yes, I should do that. Yes, definitely. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I apologize for judging him so without checking. I really apologize. I'll try to do better with you guys. Okay. I'll try to be more skeptical. And NBGS TV saying, I too thought he was a lunatic, but now I see the American left Democrats have lost their minds. The left us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them, not all, hashtag not all, but sure, a lot of them. True. Yeah, and tomorrow we will be dedicating our stream to Tommy Robinson's movement. So subscribe for that. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. And guys, you guys are very supportive. And thank you to all of you who gave us super chats today. You guys are very generous. We got so many super chats today. And recommend this channel because here we reevaluate, we check. This is a group effort. We talk together. We cover these things. And it's a group effort. And we disagree here. Me and my community disagree. I'm an atheist. Many people in my community are Christian. Many of them are Jews. Some of them are Muslim. Okay. Many are Hindu. We have many are atheists. We are from all over the world. We made a nice community here of people. If I'm saying thank you, Armin, and all in the chat, FLP. Well, thank you as well. Oh, we got another super chat. Let me do this one. Gasian American. Gasian American saying the shooter seems to be Fontes fan. No, Gasian American. We checked this. You weren't here. Who wanted America to be more isolationist? Nope, you're wrong. He said empathy was damage and some gun deletions are worth. Okay, so I have this. Just Gasian American, you fell for the propaganda of the far left, and I am going to show just one of the things that you said how wrong it is. So here. Where is it? Okay. Maybe see. Let me just do this before we go because people, Asian American, this is really sad that you guys are spreading the lies of the far left. Because I showed on my live stream, previous stream, that he was edited. That here. That bullshit about him not caring about empathy, that was edited. Anyways, I can't find it right now. Anyways, I'm not going to show it to you right now because I can't find it. But that was, they manipulated. Just go watch my previous stream. Because they edited, he actually said he prefers the word sympathy rather than empathy. It wasn't about him not caring about people. And Asian America, you're spreading lies about Charlie, and you should apologize to Charlie for saying that. I wish I could find a clip that I showed yesterday. It's really unfair that you guys are doing that. Oh, found it here. Here. I think I found it. Look at this. I mean, the rest of what you're saying is bullshit as well. The shooter does not seem to be a Fontes fan, at least not with the evidence that we have so far. He said empathy was damaged. Yeah, that's bullshit. And he said some gun deletions are worth the Second Amendment. I mean, that's true regarding anything worth protecting. There is going to be some cost associated with it. Obviously, if anybody who protects the Second Amendment understands that some people will die because of guns being allowed in the United States. So anybody who protects the Second Amendment has that position. Is basically that position is basically saying, people die from car accidents. People die from, like, you guys are trying to make Charlie look like this evil person, right? But look at what he was saying. So people die from car accidents. What if I come and say, well, people are dying from more car accidents, so let's make cars illegal. And then you say, well, Armin, we need cars. I'm like, yeah, but people are dying from car accidents. And then you respond to me, the benefits of having cars are so high that it's worth having them, even though some people will die from car accidents. And then if I take that from you and say, look how evil this person is. He's so much in love with cars that he thinks it's worth people dying over it. But that's basically the position of every single person out there, because nobody on the right mind would say that let's make all cars illegal because people are dying from car accidents. Nobody in the right mind would say that. So Charlie's position was not evil. And it's dishonest of you guys trying to make it seem like he was evil. And let me just play this to see how fucking disgusting the people on the left are when it comes to trying to misrepresent what Charlie was saying. So let's look at what people are referring to when they say like, oh, this man didn't care about empathy. The left one is Charlie's the edited video that these motherfuckers are spreading around, and I think the right one is the full context.
I can't stand the word empathy. Actually, I think empathy is a made-up New Age term that does a lot of damage. But the new community.
So yeah, that was the edited version, which people are trying to use against Charlie. And now look at the full context.
But the new communication strategy is not to do what Bill Clinton used to do, where he would say, "I feel your pain." Instead, it is to say you're actually not in pain. So let's just very short.
So see, like you understand what you're saying, what he's saying. He's actually acknowledging what people are saying and listening to them.
Bill Clinton in the 1990s, it was all about empathy and sympathy. I can't stand the word empathy. Actually, I think empathy is a made-up New Age term that does a lot of damage, but it is very effective when it comes to politics. Sympathy, I prefer more than empathy. That's a separate.
Sympathy, I prefer more than empathy. So this is not about him being a cruel person.
Topic for a different time. I can't stand the word.
See how full of shit you guys are sometimes. Yeah, I also sketch therapist saying Charlie featured Apostate Prophet Ridwan. Watch it. Yeah, I showed it to you guys on the last stream. Reincarnation Entertainment saying, Armin, check what I sent. Tommy and Nuria links. I will check it after the show because I will do that. The Tommy related stream, I will do that tomorrow. And then War Dog is saying, much love, my friend. I'm also an atheist, but Charlie Kirk was one of the greatest and kindest human beings to ever exist, who only talked to people. Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't care if you're a Christian. I care about the fact that you're a kind person. If you're a Christian, I'm an atheist. That's fine. We could have that disagreement. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're a decent human being, and I did respect that. We could have our disagreements. That's fine. You're a decent human being, and I love you for that. And I think Charlie was a great person. And actually, I'm not as good because I was in my mind. I had an unkind view of him because of all the lies against him. And I think I need to be better. And I will be better. I will try to be better. I will try to be more charitable to people, thinking more until I'm proven otherwise. Okay. And I had a negative view of Charlie. And now I didn't know much about him. I just believed all the lies that they said against him. And now that I'm looking into him, I'm actually really becoming a fan of him. The more I listen to his debates, I'm becoming a fan of him after his death. I'm a Charlie fan now, even though he has some views that I disagree with. Yeah. So sorry, guys, that I believe the leftist lies against Charlie. I apologize. Anyways, guys, I need to go. All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here and all the super chats and all the support. I'm gonna go, and we will have this show around the same time tomorrow. Just make sure you hit the bell notification because I don't know if it's exactly going to be this time or a little bit different. Let me know which times work best for you guys in the comment section. But hit the bell notification so you can see when I'm going to go live. And tomorrow we're going to follow, British people maybe taking back their country, right? The UK fighting back against, censorship, against mass migration, against Sharia law, against all this poison that is coming into everything that is poisoning Western civilization. And they're not giving up. They're fighting. And I hope tomorrow's live stream is an encouragement for the rest of you as well to keep fighting as well. Oh, by the way, tomorrow's live stream, we might have a special guest we might have a special guest. So let's see. Okay. All right, guys. All right. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh no, I forgot. I'm Israel Chai, Javid Shah. Bye. Don't forget to like.